Politician. That's it. That's my big joke for the day. Everyone, it's series regular Will Roland.
Oh, I was Googling GameStop. Hello.
Everyone, it's Rahne Jones.
What'd it do?
Welcome, folks. It's Laura Dreyfuss. Kids at home, it's Ryan Haddad.
Hello, kids.
And it's my co-producer, Alex Boniello.
Okay.
Ooh. I guess, Alex, go ahead. There's nothing to segue you into right now. Find something from earlier.
Okay, say any word that comes to your mind.
I was going to say
Anything.
fart.
All right. Oof. Farts, sometimes they really stink, but you know what does not stink is raising money for Broadway for racial justice. See, I can do it. I can do it with just about anything.
Or if you want, if you want intellectual property for your donation, if we raise $300, then I'll do my 3-minute Disney talk. I should explain to Ronnie and Laura and Ryan. I know too much about the Disney parks, and every week, if we raise $300, the audience gets to pick. Ronnie, you too?
I am obsessed with Disney because my fiance is obsessed with Disney. We went to Disney for our bachelorette literally a year ago around.
Oh.
So I'm curious.
Okay, excellent. So the audience gets to pick a thing for me to talk about, and I talk about it for 3 minutes uninterrupted.
That's amazing.
And I'm going to let you know, 3 minutes.
Longer than you think.
Way the fuck longer than you think. I look forward to seeing the light, as we say, leave everybody's eyes, as Andrew talks about fucking a Mickey pretzel. And I'm just like, dude.
Ronnie's eyes might be really bright during
You never know.
Listen, for the first minute and a half.
Yeah, the first minute. Yeah. It's never good. I don't know why it keeps happening. People keep making it happen. We got Michael Park presents Michael Park's Michael Park coming up. It's a Michael Park theme park whodunit.
And we just watched Laura Dreyfuss learn about that in real time.
It's a real thing that's happening. Will, Alex, and I are in it. Will and Alex, could you give like a 2-second, like, just what about your character, huh?
I didn't read it yet, man.
Okay, Will, did you read it?
Same, dog.
Okay, text Michael to 474747 to learn more about Will's and Alex's characters than they seem to know so far.
And text United to 303030 to get text from Joe and Kamala.
Ryan, what makes you eligible for Broadway Jackbox?
I'm eligible for Broadway Jackbox because Bette Midler handed me a cup of tea on camera. Thank you so much.
Laura, however you see fit, what makes you eligible for Broadway Jackbox?
Bette Midler fixed my hair once.
I think you're all here because of your proximity to Bette Midler.
How many times did you hear her say the word spicy lube in a day?
So many and yet not enough.
I remember because we're talking about Bette Midler. When we were selling the Evan Hansen casts for Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS, I used to say that Taylor Trench, I'd be like, and if you're already not so interested in buying this cast, Taylor Trench has been touched by Bette Midler. And every time I said it, the audience would go, oh, Bette Midler. Like, and I was like, how is that fucking working? Like, it shouldn't. Taylor's just sitting there being like, hee hee. And I'm like, oh no.
And Ronnie, what makes you eligible for Broadway Jackbox?
I too got to chat with Bette Midler about Betty Davis, which was great.
Wow.
And also, I'm like currently staring at the original cast album, a vinyl of Dreamgirls, which is
okay. So this game is called Quiplash. The way that it's played is you're going to get 2 prompts. The example I always use is something like a skill that left-handed people are better at. You're going to get 2 prompts. Let me get rid of this thing. And you'll just write something funny. That's it. That's the whole game. Just write a funny thing to what it says. This is our warm-up. The stakes could not be lower in this game, but also the whole time. So don't worry about it.
okay.
Am I really going to do this?
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
Makes
Okay. In heaven, you'll be surrounded by friends, family, and for some reason, potatoes or people who did self-tasting. That's really good.
We're off to a bang. Wait, off with a bang, not to a bang.
Single tear cry or do a huge poopy? Yeah. Oh man, wait, I don't know. This is so good. I don't know which one to pick.
Do a huge poopy and yell. Oh my god.
There you go, Alex.
Man.
And you see the joke is I haven't had a job in a very long time.
One of mine is really good, I think.
Andrew, hey buddy, I'm really glad you do.
What is a safety quip?
A safety quip, it just like writes it for you and you get half points.
Okay.
And lose respect generally. But it's okay.
Yeah, right. Oh boy.
Somebody says, if I vote for one of Andrew's jokes again because I actually laugh at it, I'm gonna have to leave. I'm never gonna be able to show my face in public ever again. People generally don't like my jokes, but that doesn't seem to be the case since I usually do pretty well in the games. So,
I
I don't
feel
know
like
what to tell you.
the least funny I've ever been in my entire life.
Okay. Laura, your presence here is more than enough for us.
Oh fuck.
I was pointing out it was perfect. Every time you pull the string, it says, "Oh, come.
Please like and
I'm hot,
subscribe.
and don't you dare fucking touch me."
Yeah, one of those is one of those pretty good. One of those pretty good.
Accurate.
When you pull the string, it says, "Oh my god, thank you so much for gifting a sub."
Yeah. Fuck.
I gotta check my
Thank you, Camille. Okay. Oh wow, that's gonna be a quiplash if the audience. Hell yeah, that was good though, Ryan. That was really good. That was a worthy competitor.
I mean, it's just a fact. So
The other day, Andrew told me he loved me, and I hung up on him.
Yeah, that did happen. Somebody mentioned that happened on stream. It also happened again after.
It also happened privately. It happened privately.
Father's Day dinner or tradition. What would be the table centerpiece? Raw clam chowder or father?
oh my God.
Wait. Father. Father.
Come on.
Father.
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 What would be the table centerpiece? I got you all.
The old switcheroo.
Got you all. People are asking if I saw your Disney talk that you did when I wasn't here. Yeah, I saw it. It's
What'd
pretty
you
good.
think? Thanks, pal.
Bobby Moynihan stuff was good. Yeah. Your 3-step plan for defeating King Kong. Hammer, nail, rolling pin. Introduce Super Mario. Oh man,
guys,
this is so good. Somebody should have just said like, I don't know, low ticket sales.
New York Times.
I don't want to bash King Kong the musical. It's probably pretty cool. I probably would have really liked it if I
Oh
saw
my god, it
it.
was amazing.
That monkey ruled.
Yeah, I would have loved it. I bet
freaking
I
puppet.
screamed.
I would have really liked it.
God, Andrew, I look forward to your Notes app apology on Twitter
About
for that.
King Kong the musical. If we can't joke about King Kong the musical, we've gotten 2 PC. Oh, huge
Terrible.
fist.
I thought that fist was literally about to go like this. It's me the finger.
Well,
Oh wow!
it was an excellent game of Quiplash. Congratulations, Alex.
Thank you very much. Oh, this is a fun one since everybody, since half of us are on the show. Molly donates. Thank you, Molly. And says, "Hi everyone. I'd love to know any behind-the-scenes info about the assembly scene in episode 1 of The Politician. I sobbed like a baby watching it, and it was so wonderful. Also, Andrew, may I suggest talking about generally the parades of the Disney parks? That's uncharted territory.
Don't have much to say.
I think he's passing. I think he is respectfully passing on the offer.
Yeah, thank you.
He doesn't take direction.
Yeah, I
I
do
don't
what
know.
I want.
Do any of you have anything cool, fun behind the scenes? Like what it's like shooting a big ass scene like that, which now seems impossible to do with that much background?
That's like my worst fear now is being in a crowded room.
Right? Going back to that would be like
It's like I got PTSD thinking about it, really.
it's funny whenever I watch TV shows now, I'm like,
Yeah. We're like, no one's wearing a mask.
where's everybody's mask?
Well, the interesting thing is like we do block shooting, which is like shooting everything in blocks. And so you have like the big crowd first, and then you can slowly get rid of people. And it was very interesting to me because then sometimes we'd have scenes where we're like filming for like a gigantic audience, and then there's actually no one in the audience. It's just us on stage.
I think, yeah, one of my favorite things too with that is like whenever there's supposed to be like applause or something, everyone's like,
oh yeah, like
Soft hands.
soft hands, and then everybody.
and no one can actually clap.
So that's really funny.
I think that's actually great shit. I feel like shooting in blocks is something that, like, honestly, you probably just don't think about happening if you're not on a set. I think that's very great. Good answer, everybody. Andy donates and says, Laura, what is your favorite Evermore song?
Honestly, Willow.
Willow.
I know that's like probably the most basic response, but I love it.
Listen, we love what we love.
People like things that they like.
People like stuff, and it's fine. And then there's one with a mathematical equation that I would really like to. Okay, so Casey donates $11.55 and says that $4.20 plus $6.66 plus 69 cents equals $11.55. So that's what the donation is. So thank you for the math. I'm glad we saw your drawing too. It was great. And then the last one I'll read for now is from Jade. It is $69 and says, this is because I am in tears and I'm furious that I voted for Feldman's zingers twice. I think we may have just created a supervillain, Andrew. I think that's the origin story.
Oh, that's our syndrome right there.
That's syndrome, yeah. We're also, yeah, I think we passed $300, so that's going to happen later.
Oh, all right. We'll do it after the next game.
Yep.
Hey,
Is that who I think it is?
Is it
Who's
Banjo?
Banjo just came back from her evening walk.
Whoa.
She's very excited. She might join us this round.
Banjo.
So
Yes.
People really remember the stuff that we've invented.
Yeah, I don't remember it. I forget.
I remember a lot of it.
I remember the big like highlights. Yeah, of course. Woofy wear. I remember.
Well, for people with real,
For people with real was
JLT, right?
That was Jennifer Laura Thompson. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
For
I
people with real.
I'm doing this.
It was
There's two. There's
it
two
was
of them.
unholy. It was impossible to follow, and it was very funny.
yeah,
It's like the funniest person in the world.
It's true.
no one's funnier than JLT.
Not a single one.
I will
Yeah.
never ever forget that woman making me almost throw up because she fucking threw a bunch of fart grenades in the backstage at the theater because she didn't think it was going to smell, and then she covered it with Febreze, which made it smell so much worse. Oh, see, everybody in chat remembers it was called
Liquid ass.
Liquid ass. We've told this story a lot of times on here.
That's
I bet.
true.
You know that
someone,
they use liquid ass to train like field surgeons.
is that actually true?
Yeah, no. If you're like a training to be like an army medic, they will use liquid ass when you're like doing your like fake surgeries, so that you can acclimate to like
A
how
bad smell.
terrible.
Bad
That
smell.
got really grim, but
Yeah. Well,
they
listen.
use it.
Remember when Mike Feist drew a penis and then disconnected from the game and never came back during this? That was his whole contribution to this. He drew a dick and then he disconnected and was like, my iPad died like four days later. It was pretty good.
Ooh,
Oh no.
Oh God. Oh,
It's okay. It'll submit whatever you drew, so don't worry about it.
Guys, I'm freaking out. It stopped at a really bad time and it's going to look like something that I didn't mean it to look like.
Oh, is it
You look
timed?
like a schmeckle.
Is it timed? It's not that I hit a button.
No, yeah, it's timed. Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, you're not. No one's gonna. No one. Nobody knows.
wow, that was challenging.
I'm pretty nervous.
Yeah,
you know the situation. You're 14 years old and you're playing Evan Hansen, and the only thing you'll eat before the show is a burrito from Chipotle. And you're saying, I got these little hands and I can't eat the whole thing because it gets all over me. And then I get in trouble because I was wearing the blue shirt before I started. So this is then what happens. Listen to me. I need you to listen to me. The yellow is supposed to be a thing. The yellow is meant to be this they go inside your mouth and make your mouth bigger so that you could get the whole burrito in your mouth. However, it's very important for me that you know that this is not a dick. I swear it's not a dick. Shit. I was gonna draw a burrito. Now I do want to say that I'm very relieved because I was in the middle of drawing a little like curly cue at the end of the burrito to let you know that it was rolled, and it did in fact look like the head of the dick. But I was scared of that much.
Oh no!
I like the person. The person's real cute. Real cute.
It was supposed to be Andrew.
Right?
Yeah, it was supposed to be Andrew.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Which,
so, Laura, in the 10 seconds you have left, are those pair of glasses meant to be killer wasps?
Thank you. Thank you.
The glasses are for your protection.
These are mine. Thank you.
need to go? We got you. You like no need to worry. You're all set. We got you. With poop be gone, and you can eat that cheese. Boom.
What's funny about this is simply just a laxative, which you could get at your local pharmacy. However, the marketing and the presentation is much more like accessible and approachable. It's a lot less like scary.
Like, you're sued.
Also, Alex, I don't think you've seen enough laxative commercials. They're always like, "Oh, I have to poop." Ah! Like they're very.
You got this. This is gonna be great.
I mean, no, it's terrible. Okay, so everyone thinks that I'm Armie Hammer, which wouldn't have been a problem 4 weeks ago because that would mean that they thought I was hot. Now it's a problem, and he denies, but let the record show he has withdrawn from 3 different projects. So, just in case, I made what I call and I'm doing the tagline first because the drawing was incomplete. And the tagline is Joni today. Now I want you to know before you see the drawing that it was supposed to have like a big no, like a circle with a line through the big no thing, and it was supposed to also be a T-shirt instead of a poster, but I ran out of time, and so I reinvented with my words, and here's the drawing. So imagine cross it out, and then imagine it on a T-shirt. But that's what we got.
Guys, is Armie Hammer a cannibal?
Yeah. Wait, Will, did you miss this?
We'll
talk about it after. Keep going.
Gotta do mine. People always ask me for sadness. They say, Will, give me the sadness. Give it to me fast. And I say, boy, oh boy, have I got the thing for you. It's called Dear Evan Hansen.
Thank you.
Hashtag you will be found. 6-time Tony Award winner. Grammy Award winner. Gonna make you cry.
You okay, Alex?
I see the rest of my time.
You okay?
The fucking drawing of the guy, he was completely horizontal, like.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Okay. I don't like amusement parks because of Andrew Barth Feldman. Do you guys ever have this problem where you don't like amusement parks because of this fucking guy? Well, let me tell you what that sounds like to me. That sounds like your fucking problem. This is just an illustration. Generally, I envy your ignorance. That's it.
Boom. Let him know.
There wasn't anything funny for me to say. but I could not pick that one.
Obtain funding. Okay.
Guys, these were some good patently stupids.
Yeah, we can't get past that army. Wait, so Will, do you not know about
Well,
this?
we'll give him the whole. We'll give him we'll give you the whole thing later.
Allegedly.
Can I speak to this for just a moment? The implications of this are so horrible, and so much of it is so terrible. But on paper, just like reading it, 70% is the best thing that's ever happened to me. I can't believe that Armie Hammer is a cannibal, and that's funny. It's so funny. Let's vote now. But let's vote now.
Oh, we gotta vote. Okay. Yeah, right now.
I feel like the investment opportunity in Dear Evan Hansen has, in fact, closed in about 2015. But if you would like to give money,
This is a power fantasy. This is like you traveled back in time and you've been given an extra $1 million.
Yeah.
What do you do with it?
that would have.
Hello? Autumn Smile Apple Orchard?
Okay. Okay, congrats.
You made it.
I can't believe it.
Damn.
Wow.
Well, this is about to be embarrassing for real, because I'm scared.
Oh, very close. Very
okay.
close.
I
It
think
got some of my money.
Oh, yep.
Well,
There you go.
I mean,
There you go.
oh,
That made so much money.
Good job, Ryan.
You did so well that Andrew got an achievement on Steam.
Yeah,
for
I
that.
did get an achievement on Steam just now. Oh, I'm sorry, Will. That was
Wow.
good. I liked it.
It also, you're all fools. Do you want to make your money back?
Very
That's how you
very
do it.
good. Here we go. I feel like nobody right. I'm not gonna. Yeah. I gotta come down from that cannibal joke.
It's not even honestly what set me over was, in fact, the drawing.
It was the
It was
drawing.
so good.
I kind of want
Drawing was so good.
a tattoo right there.
So Armie Hammer eats people.
Will,
can we go back to that?
It's
Will.
Somehow I missed this entirely.
Me too.
Okay, hang on.
That's a really great way of putting it, Will.
Banjo, come here. Come on.
I just got a text from Sammy Wolfen. She said, I failed you as a friend. I should have told you that Armie Hammer was a cannibal.
Hi, Sammy.
Hi,
Okay,
Sammy.
Ronnie.
And then the tagline is, honestly, you'll never get rid of it because there's still going to be pieces everywhere. And that's what you got up most of it.
It's very organic because we're going back to the source. Is that what I'm to understand?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Well-
how you
We can never go back to before, but we can.
Oh,
Right.
R.I.P. Marin.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes them gay. So the title is Gay One, and the tagline is Little and Be Gay. Okay.
That's pretty good.
That's really excellent.
It harnesses the glitter in the rainbow, and then it turns people gay. And then they have sex. Okay, thank you.
That's pretty good. Is that his tongue?
This is not a dick. This is not a dick.
Is it? It's gonna.
So I'll take
What am I looking at?
That's a guy looking up a bunch of glitter.
All right, fine. Okay.
You gotta vacuum, be resourceful. Oh.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's all. I mean, yeah. Give me money.
Andrew, I know you're the showrunner, but I mean,
There'll be a new one for season 4.
I think you need to hire a writer's room.
Yeah.
I like
Because your old one made a mess.
Your old one? Made a bet. Okay.
wow, could be said for so many scenarios.
Yeah.
You
And
took
I'm not
it-
I'll be taking no. That's the pitch. I will be taking no questions.
Yeah, you picked an interesting aspect of the problem. I appreciate that.
She'll do some death drops and leave your floors sparkling.
Yeah.
Like a drag queen. It's like a fun dip, but it's instead of a dip, it's a drag queen, and instead of sugar, it's glitter.
That's.
It's a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Oh my gosh, I want potato chips now. I've never been better at a game. That was a startling discovery.
Well, congratulations on your victory. You know who else is experiencing a victory tonight is Broadway for Racial Justice because of all the money we're raising.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
Banjo! That bandana.
I miss her.
So Banjo is about 60 pounds. She put a little quarantine weight on. You know, we all did.
Same.
And we're getting her back down to 55, which is her normal weight. But yeah, she's small. Normally Bernese Mountain Dogs are like 100 pounds, and she's very tiny.
Wow.
She's a petite girl.
Wow.
Bernie.
Well,
Bernie.
thrilled to have Banjo here raising money for a wonderful organization.
Hey, some people have said they wanted me to talk about Figment. Surely I've talked about Figment before, right?
I definitely think you've talked about Figment before. We need to get weird. We've been doing this.
That makes my skin crawl, so you must have talked about it. Because I don't know what it is, but it makes me feel bad. So you've definitely talked about it.
Okay.
Phantasmic.
Okay.
I don't know that you've.
Phantasmic. I haven't done Phantasmic.
I don't know what that is.
Oh,
it's a.
It's the go off, Mickey. We're Mickey.
Go off,
Yeah.
Mickey!
Yeah.
I think I could do it.
Will, I'm gonna spoil one bit of it. It does. Powerful wizard Mickey Mouse does in fact kill a dragon with spells. I feel like actually, Andrew, I think you might have to do Phantasmic.
Just listen to the music.
The music is so good.
Music, waterworks, boom, 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 boom.
It's pretty. Okay, yeah.
All right, Will, Will really looks like somebody's uncle right now. And
Or a
all
village
right,
person.
all right, 3 minutes on the clock, Andrew. About you said Phantasmic.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Now, here's my personal fascination with the history of Phantasmic, because I'll talk about the story because truly I don't know as much about the history as I'd like to. But Phantasmic in Disneyland is in New Orleans Square. What else is in New Orleans Square? The Haunted Mansion, Pirates of the Caribbean, these kinds of rides. It's on the Rivers of America in New Orleans Square. Now, originally, it was going to be a Haunted Mansion nighttime spectacular show. That as they were pitching a nighttime spectacular, it was going to be a Haunted Mansion show. And it was going to be so fucking cool, and I'm so mad that it didn't. I love Phantasmic, so I'm not mad that it didn't happen. But oh my god, it would have been so cool. Now let's get into Phantasmic. What it would be, what it is now. Phantasmic is on the Rivers of America in Disneyland, and it's in Disney World at Hollywood Studios. Those are the only places you can find it now. It was in Tokyo Disney Sea when it opened, and that had the best version of Phantasmic because it was like so on the water. You should watch videos. It's incredible. But because entertainment is such a landmark in Tokyo of the parks and what they do there, they keep swapping out the shows all the time and updating them and changing them. So that version of Phantasmic doesn't exist anymore. It's a totally different show that they have on the water now, which by water, I mean everything's water. Tokyo Disney Sea, that's the point. In Disneyland, there's a whole sequence. So it's all very sort of disconnected and weird because it's Mickey's like dream / nightmare and villains are trying to manipulate him. It used these water projections, which was really the first time that this happened, where they're projecting stuff on water. The music is amazing. The Phantasmic exit music, I did try to make it the dance that I did with my mom at my bar mitzvah. I wanted it to be the Phantasmic exit music. This was not allowed, but they did play it when people were leaving, which I was very thankful for. But there's a sequence. This is, I guess, the sequence that has changed the most over the years. There's a sequence, Peter Pan sequence on the Rivers of America in Disneyland, where a boat is going by and everyone's swinging on stuff, and it's amazing. In Disney World, when they were opening it in Disney World, Pocahontas was coming out, the movie Pocahontas, and they were like, perfect, this movie's going to be a huge hit. Let's put a big Pocahontas sequence. Why is this problematic? Because there just aren't that many indigenous entertainers employed at Walt Disney World. So there are like, it's a bunch of white people. It's a bunch of white people doing Pocahontas. And not only that, nobody really gives that much of a shit about Pocahontas for it to like merit having an entire like chunk of this show where it's the only IP we can talk about. It's the only IP focused section of the show. For it to be Pocahontas in like the landmark nighttime show of Disney World is strange. But in Disneyland, it was Peter Pan's Flight, but we've gone back to the New Orleans Square. Look at me, I just tied it all together. We brought it back to like, okay, being cognizant we're in New Orleans Square, it's now a Pirates of the Caribbean themed section of it, and which is like not as whimsical, but still really fun. Same kind of acrobatics. If you want to watch Fantasmic, you can watch it. Oh, I should have talked about the fucking dragon. I'm so mad. The dragon has broken down a bunch of times, and they've done like all sorts of different things. When it's bad, it's just a stick and a head on a stick, and it's fucking hilarious. It's terrible. You should watch the video. Okay.
Oh. That was amazing.
I have follow-up questions.
Please.
I have follow-up items.
Yeah, you can.
Ronnie, feel free to cut in.
We don't have really a full amount of time for a game, so if it spirals into this,
Well,
Yeah.
like, also, like, you didn't address that, like, Mickey's arms set on fire.
I didn't talk about the story as much as I talked about the history. That's true.
Yeah.
Mickey's arms do
I
something.
loved it.
The arms set on fire.
Yeah, he just kind of goes like this, and there's a bunch of fire that shoots out, and he's like,
and he's like, "Oh boy, fuck you, dragon!" It's like a
I
laser.
saw- I saw one in Walt Disney World where at the very end when Sorcerer Mickey comes up out of the mountain, and that's that big moment where he's like he's going off or whatever, where it was like boom, ba 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 da ba, and it's like he shoots up, but Mickey didn't come up. Like it was just nothing. Everybody was like,
"Where is he?" It also always gonna rain. Whenever you see Fantasmic, it's always probably gonna rain, and you're sitting there like, is the show gonna even happen?
It's like in the moment in Wicked, if Alphabet is lifted up at the end,
Everyone goes on the floor.
right.
everyone get on the floor.
Yeah, Ryan, what are your questions?
Sure. First of all, does that happen in Wicked?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very rarely, but yes.
Everyone has to lay down on the ground and point up.
But they're not fooling anybody, right? Like the audience.
No, nobody's like, wait a minute, she's flying.
You can get her right there.
My question let me start with the easy one. Is it true that the actual Pirates of the Caribbean ride is gone?
No, it's still there in both Disneyland and Walt Disney World.
Mhm.
Okay, I thought it was being discontinued.
They've changed some stuff though over the years.
Okay, and then I've been to Disney World twice. I've never been to Disneyland, sometime when I'm back in California. I'm wondering, I have cerebral palsy. I don't know if people know. That is a neurological disability, which means that, among other things, loud noises are particularly hard for me to deal with, explosive sound. So I avoided Fantasmic the 2 times I was in Disney World because I was very afraid of the noise. Is it something that is avoidable, or like, do you think like headphones could work? Do they really explode things? Like, talk to me about the noise.
I can't think of any like massive explosions, but it's just a generally loud thing. There is a gunshot in Disney World. There is a gunshot. There is a gunshot
small fireworks too, like small
Fireworks.
Yeah, there's fireworks, and there. I think there's a gunshot in Disneyland too.
Who has a gun?
Well, in Disney World, it's like one of the bad guys in Pocahontas, and in Disneyland, it's one of the pirates.
Wait a minute. When you tell me that it's one of the bad guys in Pocahontas, I thought you meant that was like specific to the year 1993.
No, that's still the case.
Still?
That's my point. They haven't changed it from Pocahontas in Disney World.
It's still there.
What?
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Yes. So
Up for Fantasmic.
the Disney parks really, they do work so hard to be accessible. So I'd be curious as to like what measures they have in place for this exact
for sound.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's not so much like, if I know it's like consistently loud, that's fine. But actual explosions are the things that scare me the most. Phantom of the Opera.
I was gonna say, it feels like a loud concert, and then there are like some fireworky type things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe if I had someone to hold my hand.
Or like earplugs might be helpful.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Earplugs.
I bet there's like captioning too. Like if you like have like headphones and stuff, like I'm sure, I think what they do is they have the captions behind and then they give you like a fucking like mirror to like, or something. But like, because the captions are always playing in like backwards.
Okay. Thank you, friends.
I have this shirt with Sorcerer Mickey right here.
Yeah.
When I tell you Disney adult right here. And this robe that literally says that's Mickey on it.
Where did
You had that ready to go. It was right there.
My fiance brought it out. She was like, "Great." And I was like, yeah, let's do it. Yeah, but it's a robe. She got it for me for my birthday back in May. Yeah, so
That's awesome.
very invested.
Is Bridget there? Can Bridget say hi?
Bridget, do you want to come out and say hi?
She's like, nope.
So I would say it would be really interesting if you really want to contribute. You're like, I don't know, how much is like a Frappuccino? And you're like, that's probably about $4.20. Yeah. Or if you get the big one, maybe it's $6.66. Hell yeah, that'd be cool. Or if you get the really big one, it's $6.69.
For 3 cents,
which is pretty nice. So I don't know, for the next handful of minutes, like these arbitrary numbers, $4.20. I mean, you could donate $420. You could be really cool, like that person last week who donated $420.69. That was pretty cool and also nice. Oh, that's so interesting. Christy has donated $6.66 and says, hell yeah. Oh, weird. Julene has donated $4.20. It says nice. It's so weird how we just land on these numbers.
Yeah,
right?
and like if you were to throw another one out there, if you wanted to donate like $6.96 or $6.69, like you could say like, oh baby, maybe if you want it. Like, I don't know. This is all just silly. Like these are just words. These are words. So we have the new Alex B. Oh, must love ! The new Alex B doll is perfect. Every time you pull the string, it says, don't you dare fucking touch me. Father. Eating burrito with little hands. This is not a dick. Fart gun. Anti-cannibal. I failed as a friend. I should have told you that Army Hammer was a cannibal. Sammy Wolfen got her own sticker. Very, very exciting. This is mature content, so let's see. Oh, that's pretty excellent. You can buy these as stickers, t-shirts, and the money goes to good causes. Thank you guys. So much for making that dumb stuff from the dumb things we say.
Michael Park. There's like there are some things called the "You Will Be Lost and Found." What else? What other locations exist, Andrew?
There's the As the World Turns, the Tilt the World.
Hey, Laura, to be clear, what's happening is Andrew has written a live murder mystery about the life and career of Michael Park, where Michael Park will be starring as himself, Michael Park.
But he's a theme park magnate.
He's a theme park magnate. And to be clear, in the initial offer that we sent to Michael Park, if he passed, Will Roland was going to be playing Michael Park.
We built this around Michael Park without telling him that we did so.
We'll give away.
I gotta go to a bar.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's an inside bar. It's Kissing and Coffin bar.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do this really quickly. Let me just kick Will for that. So anyway, everybody.
Will. I didn't mean to step on the toes of your after party. You guys can pick.
No, absolutely not. What you're doing is more important.
Silly, dumb games. It doesn't matter. Go. Everyone should be watching your thing.
What you're doing is significantly more important. But when you're finished, if you want to, as always, twitch.tv/Alex Boniello. Andrew and I will give a ticket away to those of you who don't have the means. You know what I mean?
Oh, Will's back.
No.
How did you know how to do that?
All right. Goodbye.
Hey, you guys. Bye, everyone. Bye.